everyone, and welcome to the opening of the Los Angeles Auto Show and the return of one of the most historic automotive brands in the world, Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of the automotive industry. I hope you enjoyed your breakfast this morning and a walk down Alfa Romeo memory lane with over 30 vintage Alfa Romeos on display, including the 1968 Tipo 33 Stradale that just left the stage a couple of moments ago. And if you didn't see it, I'm certain that you heard it. The timeless Stradale is proof positive that Alfa Romeo has always cared as much about the driver's senses as it does about statistics. The Stradale is one of the rarest Alfa Romeos in existence, valued at over $10 million. This Italian sports car has a mid-engine setup, a 0 to 60 time of under 5 seconds, a top speed of 160 miles per hour, and it weighs a mere 1,500 pounds. And as you only partially witnessed, a signature exhaust gargle at idle and a formidable roar when the throttle is wide open. And when you look back, you will notice that the great Alfas were known for primarily three things: state-of-the-art technology, incredible performance, and of course, drop-dead gorgeous Italian design and style. But the Alfa Romeo brand runs much deeper than just great products. It is a brand that has an incredibly rich history, filled with legendary racing triumphs and tragedies, colorful personalities, and notable superstitions. For example, you may have noticed a green 4-leaf clover on several of the Alfa Romeo vehicles on display and wondered, what is that all about? Well, let me briefly take you back in time to tell you the story. Back to 1923 and this car, the aptly named 1923 Targa Florio RL. It was built to compete in one of the oldest and most famous racing events of all time, the Targa Florio, a dangerous and thrilling open road endurance race held in the mountains of Sicily. The Alfa Romeo race team at the time was stacked. It boasted legendary drivers such as Antonio Ascari, Giulio Mazzari, Enzo Ferrari, and Ugo Savacci. And what was interesting was that leading up to the 1923 racing season, Alfa driver Ugo Savacci, aside from being incredibly superstitious, was a perennial second-place finisher, more often than not finishing behind one of his Alfa teammates. So going into the Targa Florio race in 1923, in an effort to banish his bad luck, the superstitious Savacci decided to paint a 4-leaf clover on the side of his car for good luck. Sure enough, in his first race with the green 4-leaf clover or quadrifoglio on his car, Savacci won. However, a few weeks after Ugo's Targa Florio victory, he was at Italy's famous Monza racetrack testing a new Alfa Romeo car. But unfortunately, there was no time to paint his lucky clover on the car before hitting the track. And tragically, he crashed and lost his life. And a legend was born. You see, the 4-leaf clover on Ugo's car was encased in a square box, while all future clovers were encased in a triangle, with the missing point symbolizing the loss of Ugo. And from that day forward, the 4-leaf clover became the symbol of all Alfa Romeo race cars, and later the mark of Alfa Romeo's performance street vehicles, as a performance indicator and of course as a symbol of good luck. So with a little luck on its side and a fearsome stable of cars, Alfa Romeo began to dominate racing, amassing a racing resume that became the envy of the motorsports world. That included 5 world championships, 17 European championships, 4 24 hours of Le Mans, and many, many more. But Alfa Romeo didn't achieve racing success by simply dropping powerful engines under a striped hood. The art of speed, as perfected by Alfa Romeo, is the art of balance, of power versus weight. Through the years, Alfa Romeo developed many engineering and design innovations that resulted in lightweight but durable chassis systems for their race cars. And those innovations were shared with street cars that were not only fast, but agile, responsive, and perfectly balanced. And a great example of this is the vehicles that have marked Alfa Romeo's return to the North American marketplace. The Alfa Romeo 4C Coupe and 4C Spider. These vehicles boast an advanced technological setup consisting of a carbon fiber chassis, aluminum subframes, and mid-engine layout, resulting in a vehicle weighing under 2,500 pounds and a 0 to 60 time of just 4.1 seconds. Built in our Maserati workshop in Modena, Italy, the 4C is a purely Italian creation, which is clearly evident from its stunning proportions. Which brings me to today, and our newest vehicle that marks Alfa Romeo's return to the heart of the premium performance segment and brings the best of Alfa Romeo's past and present into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in North America, the all-new Alfa Romeo Giulia.
If emotion made a car, pain would make it stronger. Loss would feed its need to win. Tears would fuel it. Passion would be its motor. If emotion made a car, the money would be a fleeting thought. Its color would be one of desire. Its sound would roar with ambition, but purr like a feral cat. If emotion made a car, lust would trigger its ignition. Envy would be reserved for passengers, while pride drives, leaving a trail of sin and